Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1967 Olivetti Lettera 32 vintage ultra portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in Italy and one of the most iconic typewriters of all time. These were also made in Spain, and the only difference is the color. This has a bluish green color, and the Spain version has this greener blue color. Same performance, different manufacturing location. Up top are the margins. This is the left margin. I'm going to set that on 0, and the right one around 75. And these are your paper support arms that flip up from the back. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers and a scale. Once you hear the bell, you're near the end of the margin. Hit the slide space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, just flip the switch forward 1 notch. It skips 2. One more, it skips 3. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. Switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side. Flip that down to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top on the blue indicator, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful. Smooth and light and powerful for its size. Pica typeface prints 10 characters per inch. Beautiful print. Very legible and precise, all straight and clear, just like Olivetti's are known for. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side. Flip that forward, it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. You can also straighten the page out by flipping that forward and then straightening and then flipping it back. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, hit the shift button again. This blank button is your margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release. It does allow you to type past that all the way to the end. Traditional 1 key is your lowercase l, and the exclamation point is shift 8, which is the apostrophe, backspace, and a period underneath it. This is your tab set and clear. This is your tab button. The red button is the tab button. We got tab set on 10 space intervals, so I'm just going to go through and clear each one of those by flipping this lever down to clear. So now we don't have any tabs, but I always like to set one somewhere in the middle so that way when you hit the tab button, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. By flipping that same switch up instead of down. Stops right there. So up for set, down for clear, and if you have an Olivetti Lettera 22, which is the version that came before the 32, then it's the opposite when setting and clearing. We're going to pull, let's backspace, I'll do that first. Very light and smooth. Pull this up from the front because it locks in here on the spring and it hooks into the back, so you don't want to try to pull it from the back. These do break off because it's a cast iron frame shell. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling clockwise to the right. If you want to switch that direction manually, the side you want it to go to, behind the spool, you flip that little switch to the middle and it'll pull to that side, and that's meant to catch the eyelet at the end of the ribbon, which is a little metal piece, and swap the direction automatically. But if you want to do it manually, that's how you do it. If you don't have eyelets at the end of your ribbon, then you can tie a knot, and that usually catches that. Very important on this model. This is the lightest touch, one of the lightest touches you can get as far as manual typewriter. This is your touch control. So the farther down you go, the more tension that builds when you type. So you do have to hit the keys a bit harder for them to print, but they respond faster. And it's so touchy that you make mistakes. So you just want to play with that to gauge what your preference is. I keep it right in the middle, and that works fine for me. This is like the most modern typewriter you can get. It feels like you're typing on a laptop. We're going to put the hooks in first on the back and then snap it down on front. Carriage lock on the right side. You flip that up, it'll lock the carriage. Flip it down, actually. That typically happens when you remove the top. It'll trigger the lock. So you have it in the middle. It keeps the escapement safe when you have it in the case. It comes with the leather carrying zip case like this. Very travel compatible. And to unlock it, you're just going to flip that switch up. Carriage release on both sides, super smooth. This one rides on bearings instead of the rail like the 22 rides on. So this is like I would say more advanced travel, different feel. It's smoother, but it doesn't feel like it's riding on rails. Um, Push in this button here. It disables the spacing when you turn the knob, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, you get the clicks. It's one of those clicks is a half a space. Same concept when you move the line space selector all the way back to 0. Disables the spacing. Move it forward to the 1, you get the clicks. And this handle will swivel back, so when you have it in a case, it doesn't break off. This is made out of cast aluminum, so you want to protect that at all costs. Those are not easy to replace. It does have a screw here, but what breaks usually is the neck piece in here, and that's connected to a little pin down there. It's extremely hard to remove and replace. That's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.